A week after Dorian made landfall, the humanitarian crisis in the Bahamas is growing. The death toll now stands at 43 and is expected to rise. According to the UN, more than 70,000 people are homeless. And with food and water in short supply, some people are desperate to get off the islands. More than 1,000 people evacuated from the Caribbean nation arrived on a cruise ship in Florida today. CBS 2's Errol Barnett reports on the recovery effort from Grand Bahama.
It was a 3-hour wait for fuel this morning at one of the few working gas stations on Grand Bahama Island.
That's what we've been doing since Dorian left the Bahamas.
CBS News also witnessed long lines outside Freeport banks and grocery stores.
So where are you trying to get to?
All the way to East End, McLeanstown.
All right.
It seems everybody needs some form of help. Seeing that we were heading east to the hardest hit areas, Leroy Glinton asked if he could hitch a ride. His home, he tells us, is barely standing.
How long do you think it will take to rebuild?
A couple of years.
It'll take a long time.
Yeah.
In Freetown, we saw homes demolished. In High Rock, named for being the highest point on the island, all town services obliterated. And outside this cemetery, a casket lay in the Caribbean sun.
The whole town is wiped out.
Marcia Russell Grant, who evacuated ahead of the storm, is trying to get home.
What do you expect to see?
I expect to see total devastation, but we see some walls of our house still up, so we're hoping that there's something we can salvage.
We then came across this Equinor oil complex, also battered by the hurricane.
This is the Stat Oil facility. You can see domes on these structures, and on those structures, the domes were completely removed by Hurricane Dorian. Oil all around us, and the smell is pungent.
In a statement to CBS News, Equinor Oil says it is safeguarding the environment and has not identified any oil on beaches and has not observed leakage of oil from its terminal to the sea.
Now, the security official here checked our press credentials and said we're free to walk around inside, but that we do so at our own risk. The widespread contamination, though, is evident and is just one more aspect of recovery for the Bahamian government to address. Errol Barnett, CBS News, outside High Rock in the Bahamas.